Hocam merhaba. Bugün size final ödevi için yaptığım kodu anlatacağım İngilizce bir şekilde. First of all, I didn't do a war game or any role play game because I'm not really familiar with any of this. So I did a farm game. First of all, I imported my libraries here and using namespace std. And here my base class is called character, and I have protected attributes, name, level, money, XP. They are protected, not private, because we're going to use them in our derived class later, derived classes. And here in public parts, I have my character constructor and our methods, which is selling, display stats, gain XP, and level up. These are all common for my characters, for all of my characters. For selling, I initialize it to 0, and for displaying status, it just displays all the stats here, like name, level, money, and XP. And gaining XP increases the XP. When it becomes greater than 100, it levels up, and leveling up just increases the level by 1. And it has this sentence here, congratulations sentence. And I have here get name, that gets the name and returns a string, so it's not void. Increase money, it increases your money like the amount. And decrease money, same as increasing. And this is my first derived class, it's shepherd. I actually wanted to do shepherd like it only deals with the animals, not any other things, just animals. So there are animal count and product count. It's additional attributes, and they're private. And in public, this is my constructor, and this is the method buy animal. Shepherd buys animal so that it can get more products from the animal, and its money, it decreases by 10. I said one animal costs 10 money, and the animal count increases by 1. And there is milking. The product count increases, and it gains XP, 5 XP, every time the shepherd milks the cow. And there's a sentence. And there's a collect egg method. It's the same as milking, just the egg, and the sentence is the same. And there's selling. I actually did a little connection between my characters, but I'll explain it later after I introduce all of my characters. There's selling, and money increases by I said one product costs 5 money, and by this. And there's get product count, it gains XP. And get product, it gives you the product count, and resets products, so it resets to 0. And here I have another derived class, which is called farmer. Farmer only deals with the farm products, only the wheat and corn. So the private attributes for that is field and product count. In here public, I have my farmer construction and the character, my base class, and I have by field. So field is the area that farmer plants, and he can buy field to get more products, and his money decreases and his field is increased by 1. And there's a declaration word. Another method is collects wheat. Product counts increases, he gains XP, and the declaration word, and same as the collecting corn. And there's selling. 5 money by 1 product, and his money increases. And I initialize the product count to 0 at first, and the declaration word, and the gaining XP. And then there's get product counts, reset product, and display stats. They are all. So my third derived class is called salesman. Salesman is a pazarcı actually. I'm not sure if it's correct in English, but he only buys products from the shepherd and farmer and sell them in a pazar or shop or something. So for the private attributes for the salesman is shop count and the customer count. So here's my constructor in the public, and there are my methods. So there's a method called buy product, and I use pointer for here. I actually didn't really know what to do in this area, so I got help from the internet, because I didn't really know how to make the connection between the shepherd farmer and the salesman. I wanted salesman to buy products from them, not from any other character that we don't know. So I used dynamic cast. I learned how to use dynamic cast for this. So the dynamic cast is actually just kind of like casting. So here we have a name called seller. So the seller in here, if the salesman buys product from the farmer, this dynamic cast casts the seller to farmer with pointers. Like our seller is our farmer in this case. So and I used else for the shepherd one. So in here, salesman's money decreases and farmer increase money, because farmer is the seller, so he gets money from that. And there's the declaration sentence here, and we reset the product count. I actually wanted to do like decreasing the product count, but I really had hard time with it, so I actually just reset the product count. I couldn't decrease it. And the gain XP, they both gain XP actually, and is the same. This is the same for the shepherd. And the other method is to buy shop. As I said before, the shop count, as the shop count increases, he gets more place to sell, so the customers also increase. And there's a declaration word, and it gains XP. And there's the selling. This is override because I used it before. Money increases, customer was first 0, and the declaration word, and the gaining XP as same, and displaying status. Now I have my character management system class. The private, I use vector here, and the public, I used distraction here. And there are the methods. Add character, I used pushback to add character. And display all stats, this is displaying all the information about all the characters. And there's some interact. Actually, interact is not interacting the characters. It just lets the user choose a character and play that character. There's the menu. We make the user choose an option, and these are the options: displaying the character stats, interacting, and exit. So, and we get the option from the user. So if option is 1, it displays all the stats, of course. And if it's 2, we want them to get they enter a character name, and we get the name from them. So if the character name, I also used oh no, I didn't, sorry. I thought I used dynamic cast. Oh, it's here. I used dynamic cast here again to cast the selected character. So after we get the name, selected character for that, I use again if else and do while in here. So also I wanted an action to do according to the character the user chooses. There are several actions. So interacting with the name, displaying stats, and selling for, this is for the shepherd, farmer, and salesman. So if shepherd is chosen by the user, there are these actions that they can do, like buy animal and collect eggs. For farmer, there are the buying field and collecting wheat or corn. And for salesman, buying products and selling products. So, and there's a 6th option, action, to go back to the main menu, and another thing, choose an action. Then we get another action, etc. Then I use switch case for this. Select the character to display stats to selling, and yeah. And I use again if else for the shepherd, buy animal, so that they can buy an animal. And from our methods I explained before. And if it's a farmer, it buys field. Salesman, we get a seller name after we choose salesman, because we want to know which seller do we want, and we can either get salesman or farmer. So for the all other cases, it's actually all the same. For the case 3, it's buy an animal for shepherd and buy field for farmer, and enter, it also wants the seller name for the salesman, and the same things. And for case 4, it's milking, collect wheat and buy shop, and case 5, collect corn and collect egg for shepherd and farmer. And I break the iteration here, and there's this sentence if the user gives a name without in our code. And this is the third option, it's exit, so it finishes the code, and invalid option. And this is the main function here. I did this, and this is the characters, shepherd, farmer, and salesman. These are the infos, the initializing thing, and that's the end. Now let's try the code. So after I run this code, it makes me choose an option, and let's choose the first option, and it's displaying all the information about our character. Now I'm going to choose the 2, to interact with a character. Now it wants me to enter a character name to interact. First let's enter a name that doesn't in our code. Yeah, it says character not found and wants me to choose an option again. Let's go by 2 and let's go with shepherd this time. So for the shepherd, these are, oh, that's empty. I don't know why. Anyways, there are display stats, sellings, buying animal, collecting eggs, and go back. I want to do some selling for the shepherd. Here, shepherd, I sold all of my products and my money increased by that. Now it's in the same interacting with shepherd. I want to collect eggs. Now it says you just collect eggs, and my total product was 0. Here, where is it? Here. Now it is 1 because I collected my eggs, so my total product increased. Let's go back and interact with another character. Let's go with farmer. These are the options for my farmer. I'm going to choose buy field to plant more wheat and corn. It said you just bought a field, and my total feeds, it was 5 at first, now it gets 6. I want to collect corn now. You just collected corn, total products, it increased. It was 0 at first, now it's 1. Now I want to go with the salesman. I'm going to interact with the salesman. Now for the salesman, these are the actions. I want to do selling. I'm going to sell my products, and now it says you sold all of your products, total money is 100. Let's say buy shop to get more customers. Again, it says my total shops are 2 now. And again, let's go buy products from some seller. It makes me enter some seller name, and I'm gonna enter shepherd. Now it says salesman bought 1 product from the shepherd. Since I have just only 1 product, shepherd only has 1 product, so it can buy 1 product. I want to go back and display all these status again. Now here you can see that the values has changed. The money is 78, the XP increased. Here also XP increased, field is increased, and product count is increased. So that was my game. I hope I can get a very good grade for that.